shadow, jaws unhinged, teeth sharper than the blade. Let the hunt begin. Mad dog, quill pen, please call it cursed ink. Thoughts slipping through the cracks where the beast think. Gnawing on the bars, cage can't hold me. Savage in the soul, no leash can't control me. Ears perk for the whispers, praise heartbeat. Street symphony, sneakers scuff the concrete. Monster moves in the dark, you can't see me. Breathe hot, fuck the glass, obviously. Mad dog, who feast to leash me. The night is mine, y'all just lease the scenery. Footsteps echo, rhythm of a warm march. Venom in the veins, bite colder than a...
Feeling any numbness?
I don't think so. No, I'm not.
Oh, well, there's some bruising around the eye. How many fingers am I holding up?
2. Come on, Doc, any more riddles?
It's probably a bruised orbital bone.
Well, can I still play?
Yeah. As long as you wear this mask, it'll protect you from injuring the bone further. And we can reevaluate you tomorrow and consider more options.
How you feel about that, MP?
I'm good. I mean, kind of looks fire, actually. So, yeah. A little mask ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna put this thing on. I'll become the best villain in the NBA.
All right, MP, you want to tell the people how you got hurt?
We was going too hard in practice. Caught a stray elbow to the face. Things happen, so no big deal.
That's fair. Well, this is the final game in our video series about beating the best teams in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You got any thoughts on that?
Yeah. It's kind of perfect, actually. I said it when we were stuck on the bus, but athletes always got to deal with challenges. That's what the job is, you know? So, this is just another challenge. And besides, I make this look good.
That's debatable.
This is textbook fashion, bro. Like, an attractive person pulling off something crazy doesn't get better than that.
I'm not sure that's the textbook definition of fashion, but you know what? Now that I'm getting used to it, I'm on your side. I feel like you can pull it off.
Yeah?
Yeah. I see it.
I'm styling?
I see the vision.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Feeling you, MP.
Melbourne, Australia, and Brisbane. Oh, that's where a couple of the California kids went to, right? Good memory. Ask us to dress up in the style.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Heat in Miami. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
BA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys have got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second here.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
Ooh, we got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. Not exactly the start he'd hoped for in the NBA, but remember, his career has just gotten started, and there is plenty of games left this season.
And he's still in the adjustment period, but we're in the early stages of his rookie year.
Yeah, I thought he'd be playing a bigger role than he has been, let's be honest. Like the talent's there. We know that. But he just hasn't been as assertive as he needs to be.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's lights out in at the point. And for the Heat, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. And it's Powell in at small forward. And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, if you ask me, MP has met his goal and then some when it comes to defeating top-level opponents. He distinguished himself and his squad as a threat to anyone in this league. Considering what they've been able to do, many might just consider them the best of the best at the moment.
Where that one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's LaVine. They set the pick. There's the triple, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, in the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
Now here's DeRozan. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. The three-pointer off the mark. Inside, here's Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Keegan Murray.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. LaVine against Mitchell. Here's lights out. Sinks it from distance.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with LaVine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Hero. Last game with 30. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Kicks it to DeRozan for three. And the three-pointer goes. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Has to Ware. Now here's Hero. Ware the screen. Hero no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Good. Lights out's gotten his second bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ware the screen. Shot to stop the run. Hero no good.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Guys, I checked in on MP's status for this game, and he will be available to play full minutes. But you may notice a change. The trainers have recommended that he wear a mask to prevent any further facial injury. But if you ask MP, he'll tell you he's just happy to get on the court. Back over to you.
Well, mask on or mask off, he's focused on the mission. Thanks. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Ware the screen for three. Powell. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to LaVine. Takes a 3. Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Where the screen. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, basket interference. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass to Levine. Offline with a three. For Miami, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And here's where. Miami moving it around. Hero, the pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. Back to Ware. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Sacramento. Hero, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's lights out. 9 points in the game. Off target with the three. Hero scanning the floor. Pass to Powell. Now Jaquez to end the drought. The rebound by Murray. Sabonis outside. Rebound Miami. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Here's lights out. Last game out, we saw him score 42.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Powell, coming off a 22-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that. Good! Another from 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside for Levine. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in the game.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Powell. Yet to see a basket. Releases. Hero, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Lights out. The pass to Sabonis. And he banks in the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Powell outside. Launches a 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lights out. The pass to Sabonis. Here's lights out. Outside Murray. Pass to lights out. To the paint. And that one drops. Sabonis has got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Powell outside.
Watch outside. Watch the screen.
Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lights out. That's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 23%. Not great so far. Jaquez, that's good. Here's lights out. He's got 14. Pass to Sabonis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nah, you can't fall for that shot fake because Sabonis, he will go right into that contact every time.
The Kings making a switch here. And Sabonis drops them both. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hero, and it's in there.
Yeah, and the defense was there, but Hero is just so good at nailing contested shots.
Lights out, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Puts up a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Sacramento. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then there's Powell, then there's Sharp, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Carter against Hero. Down low. Here's Jovic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero, moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
The Kings lead by 19. On the wing, Levine. Launches it from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Lights out. That's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
On the wing, Levine. He buries it from 3.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Sharp, a screen on Levine. Pass to Jovic. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And stolen by Murray. Now the Kings in transition. Carter, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in. And he's now got the double-double.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Miami has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Back to Hero, looking to win the run. Knocks down the triple. Hero's got 9 points.
Their three-point shooting has improved this quarter, but it's still not where they want it to be. BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Jovic. Powell outside. And here's Hero. This one for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Carter, the pass to Lights Out. Now Levine. And there's the screen. To the middle. Lights Out. That's good. Lights Out's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Hero from way outside. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Kings.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Taking a look at the Kings, the duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's lights out in at the point guard position. Where the screen, the 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
19-footer. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the Heat misses.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Levine finds Murray. Now here's DeRozan. Drills it from deep. DeRozan's got 20 points.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Powell for 3. Good work defensively by DeRozan.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. Ware the screen to stop the drought. Hero no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Levine for 3, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Ware. To the right side. Hero for 3. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 12.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Ware. Pass to Hero. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Sacramento has got it going from the perimeter in the 3rd. 4 for 4 so far. Count that one. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Hero no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Lights out, the pass to Levine. Over Mitchell. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Ware. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Lights out. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Tyler Hero.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And Sacramento making a change here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jones comes in for Murray. McDermott's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Monk in for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Ware. Hero, left side. Adebayo from long range. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Now McDermott. Powell covers. Here's Monk.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
And Sacramento making it. Now here's Adebayo. Miami moving it around. The baseline J is on the way. Hero, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Adebayo and Ware together inside. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Knocks down the long J. Lights Out's got 13 points here in the second half alone. .146 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ware. Over to the wing. Hero outside. Let's go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lights Out. He's guarded by Hero. Lights Out, no good. Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Kings.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Lights Out.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Pass to Lights Out. Fires the 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Lights Out's got 40 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Sacramento. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
I get sick if I think I'm going to miss a game because I know my guys are counting on me to do whatever it takes. So for me, tonight was the kind of game I live for. Whatever problem we had, I solved it. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they give me a standing O when I get back to the locker room.
Great confidence, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Miss Harkin.
A new look for you tonight, MP, but it didn't seem to hinder you too much. How much did the mask affect you, if at all?
You know, Miss Harkin, honestly, I felt kind of cool, like a superhero or something. Think I might keep wearing this thing when I'm healthy. Hey, and shout out to Rip Hamilton. He made this thing a vibe.
Okay, thanks.
I'm being told MP will be wearing a face mask for tonight's game after injuring his orbital bone in pregame warm-ups. MP told me he's not worried about it affecting his performance, saying, "I've played through injuries before. This is nothing new."